Hello, everybody. Today we are going on a city fix. We will be looking at a district I made quite a while back called Lamar. So, if you don't know what it is, it's this district. And this brick feels really off putting. It doesn't belong here. And it just looks so unnatural from a distance. And even that, it doesn't look like it belongs like right next to this river where there's a bunch of single family houses. So we'll be fixing that today. And so this kind of reminder, don't be afraid to bulldoze an area you don't like, because we all make mistakes and it's part of getting better at pretty much anything. So we can go ahead and just delete all this. Let's start. So over here, I want to continue the connection with this since it's the main way into this district. So now we want to build the main road that will lead into Lamar. But now that I think about it, I kind of want to make it curve into like kind of the center of this piece of land. And this will kind of be like the main streets of this area. So I kind of wanted to have like a towny vibe with like the businesses like brick on the main road, and then on the other like local roads have houses, the smaller schools, anything you'd expect in a smaller town. All right, so we are going to connect this road over here. I'm not sure I love this connection, but it's fine for now. We're gonna upgrade this. I don't think we need to upgrade it any further now. So now we want to lay out the basic layout of the neighborhood surrounding this 4-lane road. I like to use these big urban roads. So we will use find it, and we will search for brick. We can start off. So this looks like a corner piece. So there's a bank, exposed bricks, and then we can keep on adding all these like row houses. And I really want this to be like feel like a lower income neighborhood as well, but also have like that feel of like older America. So this building looks really nice. It's also a corner piece. So what I'm gonna do is place another row house. And it's kind of like, oh, what looks best here in these areas. So this actually fits pretty good. It's a little dark. Why? Because of my graphics. Don't know. But what I know for sure is we can add some trees. And from what I've seen, these eastern cottonwoods look really good in near streets. Because like they're not that small, but like they kind of fill the gaps in very well. Awesome. We got this. All these like wall-to-wall buildings. I just love placing these down because you can make so many unique combinations. I would like to place some stores, preferably as well. So you can have a barbecue place. And then using the vanilla parking lots. Some vacant lots. Pit stop. And again, it's like these wall-to-wall buildings. I just love these. So that's a corner building. We can add another road connection. We can then use some of these roads to connect this bit and then this bit. Move it to kind of sort out the curve a little bit more. It was turning out really, really nice. We can get a nightclub going here as well. I think it goes really well with like the parking lot side, so kind of also parking lot for this building as well. Then we can also look for some brick looking residential. So I actually like these flats. Wherever we see fit in them. So these are the buildings that were like everywhere before we decided to demolish them. And these look really good in moderation. But once you see that they're the only buildings in this specific area, then it starts not to look great. And that was a problem with this area, Lamar. It was just the same and same and same again. So yeah, population just took a big hit there. You can keep on zoning. And this is something I like to do. I create these separated buildings from the main road, and then I can benches, little tables. Away from the actual road, so gives it a little more space for all the businesses and whatever that's setting up here. We can now fill this area up with concrete. Then we can add some planters. Like a cheap food market. And then like an auto shop. That was stopping that community feel. With like a competing auto shop on the other side of the road. I really like these brick offices. They look much older. But for these parts, just don't be afraid of having like the same length and width of the buildings. All of these parts just are meant to be have different sizes of buildings. Some empty commercial. Probably add Chick-fil-A somewhere. I'd probably be like morning, so probably next to this highway. Let's turn off triarchy. Then we have here our Chick-fil-A. Can't forget that. And the other lands bar. The warehouses. I think the gas station for traveling around. That includes a little store in the middle of it as well. It's like around the highway. You know, Black Angus Steakhouse, I guess. Or more warehouse. I think warehouse they're calling it. here. Got a little road coming out from here. Same with here. Now I'm gonna try to make the commercial layout of roads that's behind the main streets. And like, is that okay, I don't know what that is. It's like flower houses. There's some more warehouses. Why would this be without warehouses? Really important. But it's just a theme. These are vanilla buildings. We don't want vanilla buildings. Maybe plops down more of these apartments. Something that is too wide. Yeah, that's fine. The jazz hole. Gonna make this a little smaller so we have space for houses. I will plop down some more buildings over here. Dairy Queen. Burger box. As we saw before, we can put these one unit back. We can then add some rotator. It's gonna very completes the aesthetic of the place. Tire marks. Okay, trucks went. Where it come from? Like a bunch of cars all of a sudden. So these places where like an oak is just perfect. Showing up the space. Since my this city is based off California, I also want lots of palm trees. And trees also can tell a big part of where a city is located, its geography. California, like especially like cities like LA, have more or less more palm trees like in the streets compared to a city like I don't know, like New York or Chicago, where you might not see many palm trees at all. Okay, so yeah, trees really help finish the empty spaces out. You can apply to your build. Actually fits good if we use move it and kind of scoot it. Move it and scoot it. That rhymes. Mash like. Again at the road here. Looks really nice. So now we'll work on the residential areas. So I don't want to zone it just yet. I need to see the district theme. So yes, American brick. So we want this to be the big suburbs. You know, this is circle. So this means when I zone the houses in, it's gonna be the big suburbs and level 1 houses. Pro tip, you can actually kind of space out your houses, leaving a blank space in the middle. These parking decals. Not sure if, of course, I should park on them. I'd have to figure that out myself. Turn a bit of the housing off. And just look how much better that looks. That's annoying. Then we can add the corner piece back. Oh, okay. That's a AT&T T-Mobile, Pizza Hut, Papa John's, and here's a vape store, and then there's a liquor store. That's so funny. There's a liquor store, there's a vape store, then there's Papa John's, and then there's a Pizza Hut, and then it's a T-Mobile and AT&T. Just competitors zoned in right next to each other. So there's a few finishing details. And I think this district looks so much better than what it did before. I'm really happy with the work we did. It really fixes this district so much. And now this area kind of makes sense. Look how good that looks. You can see the difference. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you learned something and enjoyed it. And until next time, thank you.